there was a large anti-segregation and education movement happening across the country. George Wallace, who was the governor at that time, said, I believe his words were, "Segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever." He very famously stood in the doors of Foster Auditorium, and he refused to allow those students entry to, enroll in classes at the University of Alabama. Choice is yours.
There's a long history and racial incident on campus, and with Greek life, the recruitment process has a tremendously long way to go.
There have been a number of instances in recent years in which students have made some vile racist statements on social media.
In 2014, a Chi Omega pledge put a snap on Snapchat that proclaimed that Chi Omega has no N-word. Also in 2018, a member of Alpha Pi posted on the internet a video of her saying that she hates.
I love how I act like I love Black people because I hate.
And now someone wants to take my offense because I said, you know what? I don't care if it's Martin Luther King Day. I'm in the South now.
When I stepped onto campus, obviously I noticed that there were more white women in these traditionally white sororities, but it didn't occur to me that there were no non-white women. I saw the Greek houses and thought, oh yes, this is where the friends are made. Excellent. Let's get involved with that. As a bright-eyed freshman, I was just looking for girls to hang out with. Race wasn't on my radar.
As a woman who has been accepted to the university in the spring of your senior year of high school, you fill out sort of an intent to rush. And it's a multi-step process.
The rush process is 8 days. So there's a convocation where they bring everyone into the Coliseum and you find out your Rho Chi group. The first 2 days are what they call ice water teas, which is where everybody has a chance to visit every sorority.
We wait outside and the doors open and there are 100 of the most beautiful, glamorous women that you have ever seen screaming their door songs.
We're waiting on summer and we're so glad you're finally here.
After the first round, you list the sororities that you want to be a part of, and similarly, the sororities are choosing who they want to be a part of.
Your list is significantly cut the first day. It's cut down to probably like between 7 and 10. And then you go home and you agonize over which one to choose. It's intense. On bid day, you wake up bright and early and head to Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Everybody was given a manila envelope with your name on it. And at the same time, everybody opens up their envelopes and you have a card inviting you to join that sorority. They make you feel like there is no place in the world that is more exciting or thrilling, and that you will be as beautiful and glamorous and fun as they are.
When I was rushing, I thought, obviously, I'm going to get a bid. I mean, I've got good grades. I get along well with people. I mean, why wouldn't I? But then I got a call from my Rho Chi, as they were called, and she said, I'm sorry, you haven't been invited to any houses for the third round. I never heard any reason for why I was dropped. It was just, I'm sorry, all of the houses have released you from rush. A friend of my boyfriend at the time came up to me and said, hey, didn't you rush the white sororities? Why did you do that? You know they don't take Black people, right? I thought, what? I was just astonished. I was like, surely that's not right. That can't be right. I mean, it's the year 2000. And that was when someone told me about what they called the machine. and things started to make sense to me.
A secret society that is powerful and some say ruthless. It is called a machine.
The Machine is a secret group of white students who seek to influence the student body government elections.
Student government at the University of Alabama originates through Greek life. There was a band of fraternities that established it. They created a secret group to run it called Theta Nu Epsilon. Theta Nu Epsilon got its start as a national Greek organization, and in the 1880s, a chapter of them was founded at the University of Alabama, which was later titled The Machine.
You find the fingerprints of the machine on any given political and social structure. Those individuals who are elected to student body government positions get internships on Capitol Hill, become senators from the state of Alabama. So you have this direct pipeline into real political power. But the real harms of the machine come from institutionalized racism.
The Greek system, and the machine have always functioned to some degree as a means of sort of protecting the social class that engages with it. You don't think we're white, so we deserve to be on top. You think we're white, so we are on top. That is the way the world was created. The goal is to maintain that hegemonic power.
These are people who would resort to just about anything to get their way and demonstrate that they could punish those who defied them.
I had this GPA. I have all the qualifications that I need. The only thing that I have is an excess of melanin to disqualify me. As I've had more conversations about this entire process with people who were outside of the Greek system, it seemed as though I was dropped from Rush because of my race, and the machine was part of that.
To understand where the machine came from, you have to understand where Alabama was in 1901. After the Civil War, after Black people gained political clout, essentially the white people of Alabama said, this is crazy, this is wrong, we can't do this. So in 1901, they wrote a constitution for the specific purpose of codifying white supremacy into law. The machine was formed at the University of Alabama for the specific purpose also of maintaining the status quo, to keep wealthy white people in control of government and business and beyond.
Many a governor or senator has been born in the dorms and sidewalks of Tuscaloosa. Yet all but a few have owed their success in part to a tradition of membership in a powerful, secret, all-white political machine.
The way it functions now is that most of the fraternities and sororities at the university are in the machine. That means they're part of the system. They have a couple of representatives from the chapter that are their machine reps. They go, the term used on campus is they go underground.
No one goes to the machine meetings other than the representative from each sorority and fraternity. And the meetings are shrouded in mystery. People who go are not supposed to talk about what happens in the meetings. They didn't want to admit the machine existed. They still don't.
The machine, they decide things. They decide who the SGA officers are going to be. They decide who the homecoming queen is going to be. They decide who's going to get tapped into certain honor societies, which is a big deal at Alabama.
They agree on a slate of candidates, and they bring back the decision back to their Greek house, and you're sort of told this is who we're voting for.
For almost every election regarding campus politics, it's going to go to who the machine has previously delegated.
It serves as a training ground for not just how to do politics, but how to do politics in a dirty way.
I pledged Fountain Youth. It was a machine sorority, but I mean, I didn't know at the time. My boyfriend that I dated in high school and the beginning of college was a Theta Chi. And Theta Chi at that time was trying to get in the machine. So by the time I got to Alabama, I knew a good bit about the machine, although I did not know the history and the more serious side to what the machine is about. When I was a freshman and we were going to vote for the SGA offices, they passed out a list for us to vote for, to take to the polls with us. I still did not see the big picture of what was going on until I started writing for the Crimson White in my junior year. I found out that there was going to be a machine meeting at one of the fraternity houses. So we went to stake it out. People started leaving the building, and I started recognizing the people. I'm trying to interview them. And they lost it. They started leaving by the back door with raincoats over their heads. Some of the fraternity guys followed us back to the Crimson White office in their cars and circled the building for hours. People involved in the machine did work so hard to keep it a secret. I felt very unsafe. I got a lot of weird phone calls, a lot of hang-ups. People quit talking to me, kind of shunned me, told me I needed to stop writing. And I realized how mad they really were. Meanwhile, at the Crimson White office, they had threats of violence. It was a real concern that something could happen to you. And I saw it all. I saw the dirty politics and the willingness to harm people physically.